Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to invite you down the rabbit hole of Hailey trying to pan lipsticks. So if you're sitting there laughing, I don't blame you, because I am also laughing in my head, mostly at myself because I think this is madness. But I am going to try to pan lipsticks this year. I'm going to do a 12 lipsticks of 2023 project. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is focusing on a single lipstick every month and trying to see how much progress I can make. And if I can try to actually pan any, I think that is ludicrous. So essentially what I've done is gone through my stash and I've just pulled out like 12 lipsticks that I thought, maybe I can pan one or two. Maybe I can make some good progress on a few more. Maybe I will just cry throughout the whole year. The main reason why I'm doing this is because I do genuinely enjoy a proper like panning challenge. Something where I'm like, I know I'm most likely not going to be able to do this, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. So I was trying to think, you know, I'm not into panning eyeshadows. And I want to spend 2023 going through my whole eyeshadow collection and whittling it down by actually testing them out. And I've kind of made a start on doing that with lipsticks. I went through all of my like bullet lipsticks and I tested them out late in 2022 and I decluttered, you know, a few. So since I knew that I wasn't going to try to pan eyeshadows, and I didn't even have like the remotest feeling like I wanted to even attempt that. I did have a feeling like I kind of wanted to do something with lipsticks. And I thought to myself, what do? Do I like pick out a lipstick and then just pan it until it's done and then pick out another one? And to me that just sounded boring as hell. So I thought, well, why don't I pick one per month or 12 lipsticks for the whole year and see how much progress I can make on each lipstick in a dedicated month. Let's take a look at the lipsticks I've chosen. So I picked out 6 of my Hourglass Confession Ultra Slim lipsticks because this is my most owned type of lipstick. I have a lot of them. And they're also ultra skinny. Now, I did have 2 in my... There is a goddamn fly in here again. I swear to God. How did you get in here? Okay, back to the lipsticks. So I had 2 in my project pan this year. This is one of them that got the most amount of use. Now, I do feel that I struggled in 2022 with panning lipsticks because I was also working on my mini lip project. And I dragged that out too long. Like I should have. It was successful because I decluttered a lot. But it was just, it wasn't smart. Like I was trying to pan lipsticks in my project pan and pan mini lipsticks in a different project. No, it doesn't work. So I haven't included any lip products in my project pan this year. And I'm just going to focus on trying to work on this collection. So this one here is My One Desire from Hourglass. It's actually the shade I'm wearing today. And the thing I like about these Hourglass lipsticks is basically everything. They're really nice and skinny. They've got a really beautiful formula. They're comfortable to wear. But you can kind of change the color up based on the lip liner that you're wearing. So this one is actually like it's a sort of pinky mauve shade. But then once it goes on my lips, it looks a little bit more nude. And that's because I paired it with a really nude lip liner. This one here is I Can't Live Without, so that's how much is in there. This one is more of like a berry shade. It's, you know, very nice. Probably going to be a hard one for me to pan. I did put some challenging colors in here on purpose. This one is If Only, and this one is basically brand new and full. And you can see they're quite similar to My One Desire. Is that what? Yes, My One Desire. Good luck me remembering all of these names. Then I have No One Knows. Again, this one is quite full. It's had a little bit of use. This is a really beautiful coral shade. Then I have I Woke Up. This is another pinky nude. And the last one from Hourglass is Red Zero. This is their carmine free, or it's an exact dupe for the carmine color, except it's carmine free. And I have 2 of those, so that's why I'm putting one of these in the project. Then I chose 6 random lipsticks. I went for a couple that I felt would be very easy for me to want to use, and then I went for some that would be more of a challenge. One of the challenge lipsticks is Toasted Cardemom from Bite Beauty, and the only reason I would consider this a challenge is because of the formula. It is, I usually prefer a sheerer, glossier, easier to apply without a mirror kind of formula. And this is not that. This is very pigmented. It's very rich. It is definitely comfortable. And the color is right up my alley. But I do think that will be a challenge. I also picked out one of the Sigma Infinity Point lipsticks. This is in the shade Deja Vu. Again, I do think this one will be a challenge based on the formula, because it's not the typical type of formula that I would reach for, but these guys are. So I've got 4 in here that are going to be what I would consider much easier for me to wear. I have one here from Essence. This is the Color Up Shine On lipstick in the shade 10. No idea what the actual color name is, but it's a glossy nude. It's slightly sheer, super easy to wear. I've actually already made quite a bit of progress on that one. Then I have the Revolution Soph X lipstick in the shade Cake. This one is, I would actually say that this one is a bit more similar to the Sigma and the Bite Beauty one in its formula, but the color is probably perfection when it comes to the type of shades that I want to wear it on a daily basis. I've also already made a bit of progress on this lipstick, so I feel like this one just fits a little bit more into that might be easy category. Then I have a Pat McGrath Labs Lip Fetish. This is in the shade Succexy. Wow, I'm gonna have to say that all year. Well, I won't, but look, we'll discuss that. It's like one of her sort of sheer tinted balm formulas. I quite like these, and I think that's gonna be very easy for me to use. And then I have the Pretty Me Up Tendertalk lip balm from MAC, and this is pretty much just a tinted balm. It's like a peachy tinted balm. There is a little bit of progress on that one as well. So here's how this is going to work. At the start of every month, I'm going to pick one of these lipsticks to focus on and see how much of it I can get done. And when the next month rolls around, I will update you on how I went with that lipstick, and I will pick a new one. Obviously, I've got 12 lipsticks here, so I'm going to have to pick one for each month. I'm going to pick my vibe at the start of the month, though. I'm not going to set myself up for failure in January. That can just become apparent later in the year. It's fine. I probably will also switch things up and use, some other lipsticks from this selection throughout any given month. So I hope to be making progress on all of them, at least at some stage every month. So the first lipstick that I'm going to focus on is going to be an Hourglass one. And no, it's not the one with the least amount of product left in it. I'm choosing If Only, so this one is basically brand new. It's just had like a couple of uses, couple of swatches. That's how much is in there. There's really not a lot of product in these Hourglass lipsticks, so they shouldn't be a super duper challenge. Also, being a new project, obviously I'm kind of excited about it, and I'm like, oh yay, can't wait to see my progress after a month. I'm not jaded about it yet, so that'll come later, and that's when I'll struggle. But for now, I'm feeling good about it, so I'm kicking it off with If Only from Hourglass. I will swatch that again for you just so you can see the shade. It is like, it's a pinky nude, rosy nude. Shouldn't be difficult for me to wear. It's the kind of color I wear all the time. So I'll be back in about a month with an update. We'll see how much of that I can use up. If you're doing any sort of like dedicated project panning this year, whether it be a lip project or an eyeshadow project or something like that, let me know down in the comments section, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.